I wrecked my new Gixxer 1000R. Now let's see how extensive the damage actually was. Or in other words, see how much money we're going to spend to get this thing back flawless and do some upgrades while we're at it. First, we're going to start off with the handlebar / clip-on. So far, all the damage that I can actually see is on the bar end and the lever. The clip-on doesn't actually look or feel bent at all, which is great news. And if it was, I just swap it out with some aftermarket ones, as I do tend to do that on every bike that I own. So we'll just be swapping the levers out, which I already happen to have, and I won't be using this actual brake lever because I'm changing the entire master cylinder out for a Brembo. But as far as the cosmetics, I'm not really worried, as I did have paint being done on this thing before it was dropped. So once it's done, that's going to be dope. But if we look closer on the engine, we'll notice that this Yoshimura engine protector did its job. So I, in fact, will be replacing that. And now we're at the most expensive damage of it all. The can now has quite a scuff. And me personally, I'm not a fan of short cans, so this just gives me an excuse to throw a Yoshimura R77 can on here. And the rear brake lever looks slightly bent, so I'll just be throwing some aftermarket rear sets on here. And it has a slight scuff, which you can't even notice. But me being me, they're out of here. And this side of the bike is completely unscathed. Just might have some of the leftover blood that was leaking out of my mouth on it, but for the most part, it's perfect. Now let's see how much this is going to cost, as the two most expensive parts are going to be the aftermarket exhaust and the entire master cylinder with the lever.